The Great Salt Lake is a diverse ecosystem. This is due to the extreme variations in salinity from the North Arm to the South Arm and to Farmington Bay. To demonstrate this, we made Winogradsky columns. These columns were first devised by their namesake, Sergei Winogradsky, a Russian scientist who studied in France during the late 1800s. This centuries-old technique allows for natural pressures like selection and research availability to allow the observation of the natural stratification and growth of microbial layers and the different colors of the water and sediment to be seen and raise questions. To make these columns, water and soil samples were taken from each of these sites. They were combined in the columns and monitored. They were kept in the sunlight to promote growth, and then sealed, making them a closed system where they could be transported to the Utah Museum of Fine Arts and put on display. The Farmington Bay column shows the bounty of life in freshwater systems. The snails, which you have no doubt noticed, are commonly referred to as bladder snails. From just a single individual, a rout of snails can be born due to this species' ability to self-fertilize. They breathe air, so you might see them rise to the surface and take a breath. The South Arm is typically full of brine shrimp. The column doesn't have any, due to the collection being during winter, when brine shrimp populations die off. They come back every year due to their ability to give live birth and to lay cysts, fertilized and protective eggs that can persist for thousands of years and hatch in favorable conditions. Brine shrimp are commonly used in scientific experiments and aquaculture feeding practices due to their lack of evasive swimming. The saltiest column, the North Arm, is stained pink by the myriad of microorganisms within. These halophiles are typically only visible under a microscope, but due to their numbers, you're able to see them. Their pigmentation comes from carotenoids in their membranes. Carotenoids are what makes carrots orange and tomatoes red. You can also see microbial mat growing up the side of this column. These mats are the earliest form of life on Earth, and they can grow in large mounds, acting as the first primary producers. There is always more to notice about these columns, and that's their beauty. The more you notice, the more questions you ask. Some you can answer, some you can't, but at least it gets you thinking.